5, 4.
Mercy? None for you! Only gushing blood and broken bodies! Scream for me!
4, 3, 2, 1.
Such juicy morsels!
Run. Now those ads, make sure they don't explode and jump puddles.
That was my bad, I got him a little too close.
Try to move with us if you have the debuff. Because she's about to go into the sky.
Such juicy morsels!
Run into red.
Run.
Oh, I've got spiders on me.
2, 1.
What tornado's next?
There is nowhere left to hide!
Grab some feathers. Only kill the spiderlings with the feathers when we're over there.
I got the boss.
Alright. You could probably survive those raking talons better than I can.
Dodge that.
Alright, everybody's alive. Let's kill this person. Well done, good transition.
Technically not a
Spider-birds
person
can be
anymore.
people. She has feeling, guys. Come on.
Just another animal to hunt for me.
All meat feeling.
She's just gonna fill our swords
Oh, I
and
got
into
hit
her
by that
back.
tornado.
Don't be in front of it.
Dodge.
Question is, does she taste like a bird or does she taste like a spider?
Tastes like chicken.
Little chicken.
Everything tastes like chicken.
It's a steak, actually, because she's a Tauren.
Just put tornadoes on the edges as best you can.
Chicken fried steak.
Yes!
Hurry, little rats!
4, 3.
Betrayers!
Well
You
done.
remember killing
No one
Booyah.
died that time.
The illusion of corruption falls
Ugh.
away.
I got gold, sorry.
That's actually
it's okay.
A druid who was
that's
as a
actually
sister
an
to me,
increase for me.
Elerithor and Feral. I feel her loss keenly, heroes. The Twilight's hammer ambushed and murdered.
Oh, loot?
Elerithor,
No.
misled
Got a nice
into believing how Mool
Yeah,
Rumor
880
played
Grutzluda.
a part in her death.
Yeah.
It seems her spirit
Yay.
was so twisted that she sought to take vengeance upon all of Thunderbluff. You had a deep love for the lands of Alterac, old friend.
Oh, that was my last bonus roll I had.
In your name.
Okay,
Get 'em back.
to our favorite, the evil tree.
That's Flick's favorite.
Anybody
Flick, you
need
don't have to
this-
conceal it. No, you love it.
Anybody need this chest that I got?
Posted? Alright, roll for the hauberk. looks like
Sorry.
no.
Just for that, I'm keeping it.
I hate the tree.
What horror is this? A tumor of nightmare infecting a world tree.
This is so much
Here
fun,
in the
yay!
reflection of the Titan's own playground.
Is there anything
If this seed takes
specific I
hold,
need to
the
know about
roots
the
of its
tree?
infestation
tank?
No,
will
not
find
at all.
their way
Tank
into the
smack,
heart
baby.
of Azeroth.
Alright.
You just have to make sure you
Would
tank the right
devour our
things. You do have
world,
to know how to handle
claiming
the,
every-
I'm
The
kidding.
nightmare.
I was facetious.
Not like
It's
anyone
evil.
listens to you, Neil.
You need to
I
know
know.
it's evil.
Don't listen to Flick either. She's professionally jealous.
It's evil!
Which one did you guys go into?
Ungoro.
Ungoro Crater. To the eye.
And the flash ward off.
I mean, it's an eyeball. You
Same
think
here.
you should just be able to just poke it, you know?
Did everybody's flask just wear off?
I've got 5 minutes on mine.
Crap. Alright, let's see what we got at the GB after this guy.
I've got 31. Where's, oh,
Where's the big lizard?
he's coming up.
He's coming.
He's gonna be trapped.
There's a big lizard in my backyard.
There's over a foot of snow in my backyard. Woohoo! I love it.
He totally missed your trap.
I know.
I was hoping someone would get my Dead Milkman reference.
Close. Windows. Excuse me, sir. You're stepping on my Gilpix, sir. Thank you.
It stepped on the turkey. Shame.
The heck happened to it?
Corpse explosion.
Alright,
Whose flask is worn off? Press 1 in chat, please.
I got less than 5 minutes.
Mine's isn't worn off yet, but it will be. Because I
If you're
can.
like sub 10 minutes, go ahead and press 1.
I flagged for PvP. Why is my nameplate different?
so Con, I'm guessing when
Okay.
the big ad comes out, you're gonna
Well, we're going to have to trade off. So essentially, each one of us at first is going to take one of these Dominator tentacles, right?
Okay.
And as best you can, when the blobs come up, bring them to center, tank any of the Dominator tentacles that come up. When the big guy comes up, I'll take him first, and I'm going to bring him over to the right, over by the yellow star, but probably closer to the eyeball than that, by the green triangle right there. And so I'm going to be pressed against the wall. He's going to do this I-beam cone attack thing. Once we get 2 stacks of that, we need to trade off.
Okay.
Thank you, Maz.
outside of that, it's just watch for the Dominators.
Yes, it's Dominator tentacles and Nightmare Horrors. And when we come out of the eye, there's going to be 2 Dominator tentacles. Again, I'll take the one on the right as we're facing them, and you can take the one on the left, and then just stick with him. And if the Nightmare Horror comes up, we'll rinse and repeat on that. I'll take him first and bring him over, and you can take him second.
Okay.
Alright, anybody else does not have flasks? Speak now. Okay, so while the tanks got it down, pretty much the tanks have to worry about tanking the Dominator tentacles. They'll take each one. The order of importance for killing tentacles is Dominator, Corruptor. Well, actually, Corruptor takes precedence over Dominator, really, because Corruptors will put a dot on you. You will drop poop on the ground. That poop not only damages you, but silences you. So, not only do you have to make sure that the Corruptor tentacles die fast enough so they don't get a lot of dots out, those who inevitably get dotted do not put any poop in front of the eyeball. That's where we're going to be stacking up all the blobs that we're going to use to kill the eye. Every tentacle that dies, and including the monstrosity, drop blobs. They are going to target random people. You are going to have to kite the blobs. We've tried just having you stand in front of the eye, and you end up taking way too many dots from the blob attacks for that to be viable. So you're going to have to kite the blobs around the eye, but not getting too far away, so that when we say get all the blobs under the eye, you're close enough where you can kite the blobs under the eye. The reason why I have to kite the blobs under the eye is because if we kill any blobs under the eye gets damaged, and oh, that's the only way to damage the eye. It takes about 20 or so blobs to kill the eye, and then we can go in and kill the heart. The heart is what we need to kill to actually down this boss. There's 2 phases. After the second phase, we all die. Once we're in there, we have 4 explosions, I think it's 3 explosions, that he'll do to us, that it does a little AoE explosion around random people. Don't stand next to people. We have to burst the eye within those 3 explosions and then get back out. If we don't get out fast enough, anyone who's left inside the eye when the eye reforms simply dies and we cannot B-res you. So pretty much, we have to stay out here, kill all the ads that spawn, and then get in there and kill the heart. Tentacles importance goes Corruptor, Dominator, Mind Flayer. Mind Flayers can be and should be interrupted, and we'll be trying to call out whenever they spawn whenever we can. Kite the blobs until we're ready to kill all the blobs under the eye. The longer we take, the more tough tentacles spawn, so we gotta kill this guy fast. Any questions?
So the order of importance is alphabetical.
Just about. And then we're gonna have to save the tank from the nightmare that spawns eventually. Make sure nobody stands in front of the nightmare. If the tank has it taunted correctly, that shouldn't be possible. He does do a big eye beam that almost kills us all.
Is someone going to call lust, or should I?
We will lust on phase 2. So
After eye.
Yeah, after we get out of the eye for the first time, then we'll lust so we can down those dominators a bit faster.
Gotcha.
Alright, everybody's ready. Here we go.
Con, left or right?
Left. You take left.
Alright.
Moon.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Death Glare on the right. After it's dead, kite those blobs under the eye and start downing them.
Don't forget to dispel.
Get those blobs under that eye. Might as well punch it a bit, I guess, before the next thing spawns. Jeez. Y'all kill things way too well, apparently.
Got that right.
Horror!
Horror's up. DPS on that horror until the 4 tentacles spawn.
You just let me know when you want me to taunt him.
Got it. See that eye beam he just did on me?
Corruptor on the left, Corruptor on the right. Death Glare on the right as well.
Okay, take it.
And the left.
Take it.
Alright, get those blobs in the center.
you.
Alright, kill all the blobs. Get him under that eye. Make sure all the
Alright, here
blobs
we
are
go.
dead and go in.
Professional.
First
cooldown, right?
We're not gonna lust yet. But try to kill it as fast as you can. Spread out, don't be anybody else's circle.
Blow struck at our heart will be repaid 1,000-fold. Still you fight.
After this next explosion, we're gonna leave.
You refuse the gift.
Run.
Out.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Geo, take the one on the left.
Out! Out! You are not yet worthy.
Lust and kill those dominators.
There we go. Finally.
I think if we lost it inside there, we probably could have killed it.
Yeah, I did not expect our DPS to be that high. To be real honest. Death
Thank
on
you.
the left. Get those blobs under that eye and kill him. Corruptor's on the far right. Everybody go that way.
Don't kill him over here. Do not kill him over here.
Only kill them when they're under the eye. Try to drag them over here as fast as we can.
Horror.
DPS that horror down. Death glares next to the eye. Get those death glares down.
Take him.
Got him.
Stand where I was standing.
Focus down that horror, and then we'll have all the blobs. Get those blobs under the eye. Corruptor's on the far left. Go get them.
Make sure they're close.
Corruptors are down.
Alright, kill those blobs under this eye. We're so
Not-
close. Make sure there's not a single blob alive before we go in that eye. There's two of them.
Right, there's still one up. Okay.
Alright, get in there. Kill this. This is our one chance, otherwise we all die.
Release your resolve.
Oh.
Very nice.
To Naya Lothar.
Sea Flicked, was that at all scary?
Hey, Bobby. Come on over
Yeah.
here. Looks like you're the only one who can use that belt.
I could also use that finger.
No doubt Xavius and his ancient master delight that so much of our attention goes into fighting the
Alright, roll for the signet.
Their insidious shadow seeps into our world, distracting us with whispers and doubts. Pray that purging the Nightmare's corruption buys us enough time to defeat the Legion and catch our breath before the Black Armies rise up from the depths.
Alright, on to Cenarius, folks. Jeez.
I'm deciding whether or not I can roll for that.
Nice roll, Crazy Davis. You can't get much lower.
Opens. The way to Cenarius
I only
is
roll
clear.
good when I use the gear.
Moonglade is the most sacred place in all the dream. To think that my Shandow could play any part in its corruption.
And we are in combat.
I must see with my own eyes what horrors have befallen my beloved teacher. Steel your hearts against the darkness, heroes.
Who's fighting us?
Probably aggro to tentacle.
You need us to come back in because it just let me through.
Unfortunately, this fat panda's gotta go off. I got work in the morning.
Have a good night.
Alright, you know what? Then we can go ahead and save wrapping up Heroic Emerald Nightmare for next week, unless people are still wanting to stay on. Because we're going to be down to 13, and that's going to be kind of tough.
I actually do need help with this tentacle. Or
Gotcha.
Well, not everybody, though.
Alright,
Good night.
We'll go ahead and give it one shot then. But we're running close to raid time.
What happened with the ring, out of curiosity?
well, I am stuck. If you can come help me kill this tentacle, you can get it faster.
I'm coming. I don't know where you are, but I'm coming.
You're DK, you should be able to handle it.
Oh, I can. It'll just take a long time.
Oh, we got the other one too.
Okay.
All good now. Anything else speeding up on us?
Doesn't look like it.
Two scenarios.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
It's much nicer than what I already have.
I'm gonna bring in Crazy Davis for Snarus. I think I've been waiting to get one more run on that guy forever. That quest where you need 3 out of 4 or whatever.
That's just so you can instantly teleport to Cenarius whenever you're in the raid. It's a skip mechanic. But you can still bring Crazy Davis if you want.
Yeah, just because.
Alright, everybody, follow me.
I'm not in yet. Wait. I'm coming. The slopes on this thing are all wrong. Just looks off.
Flick, once you get down here, can we get a cabinet, please?
Dang it. Who was the guy we just killed? Was that Elingoth or whatever? Elingnoth?
Ilganoth.
Dang it, that's the one I needed. Son of a gun.
I mean, do you want to get back on your whatever alt, or are you going to stay on crazy?
Nah, it doesn't matter now. I'm here, ready.
Well, a lot of people just went to take a quick break, so we're waiting on them.
Okay, let me just see if there's any gear I can get here off of this guy from him. Yeah, I gotta pop back on Duhan.
Alright. Alright, ready, check to see who's here.
Okay, Duhans are here.
So, Con, anything specific in you? No?
Well, I actually haven't done this one on Heroic, so I don't know.
So, the deal is, he still does that annoying aura, that is Aura of Thorns, which damages people that damage any allies around him. So whenever ads spawn, and there will be a lot spawning, the other tank is going to have to tank them away at least 30 yards from Cenarius. So it might be a good idea to just keep Cenarius on one side of this big old square, and then all the ads on the big old square. And he also does something in Phase 2 that's different on Heroic. I believe it's the Spear. On Heroic, the Spear will not only hit you like a freaking Mack truck, but I think it also leaves a gigantic Ursoc-sized puddle on the ground. That's something we're going to have to watch out for in Phase 2 or 3, or whatever one it is in. Other than that, it's very similar. Most of us, we're going to have to choose which ally of nature we stand on to get cleansed. We should probably choose the Wisp tree, because the Wisps will drop random cleansed ground. And so that's important because all throughout this fight, Cenarius is afflicting us all with a massive stacking dot. Around the 10 to 20 stacks is when you need to go find a patch of green ground called Cleansing Ground, one step in it, and immediately back out, and that'll clear your stacks. If you stay in the cleansed ground for too long, it'll waste possible stack removal by shrinking the ground until there's no more ground left. So that's why we should probably cleanse the Wisps, because they drop random little mini patches on the ground. Other than that, it means that the other ads are going to spawn, which is the Dragons, the Dryads, and the Treant. The Dryads do a heal that needs to be interrupted. The Dragons need to be single target bursted down, because once they reach 30 to 15% health, they do massive AoE damage. So if multiple dragons, because I think 2 spawn, if multiple dragons get to that health threshold at once, we wipe. So we need to focus down ads and make sure the ads are dragged away from the boss so that Aura of Thorns doesn't happen. The whole time he's also going to be sending out these grasping roots. DBM has a real big trouble tracking those things, so you're just going to have to be watching, and the roots will home in on one person and follow them. Try not to drag the roots through everyone, because it will root everybody. It's dispellable, but dispel takes a lot of mana. So watch out for those. And then I just wish I knew what that freaking spear did to y'all exactly on heroic difficulty. Oh, it's a taunt off because freaking it increases the damage taken from the Spear of Nightmares by 100% by 25 seconds. But yeah, I think it's just he then spawns a gigantic puddle on the ground after each spear, so we're gonna have to kill him before he kills us, essentially. Any questions?
Geo, do you want the boss or the ads?
He's thinking really hard.
Oh no, I was coughing. Probably the boss, just because it's going to be less movement.
Got it.
Okay, so remember, watch your stacks. Between 10 and 20, you should probably go find a patch of ground to drop them.
So, am I going to be taking them over in this area?
No, keep them next to the wall, so we can drag all the ads to where we are right now.
No, that's what I mean, is the ads.
Oh yeah, pretty much.
So where should I hold scenarios over where
Pretty much where he is.
Okay, that works.
Looks like everybody's ready. I do not know how to do the ready timer, so on tanks.
Alright.
1, 2, 3, go.
Pull in now.
The impurity must be cleansed.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Come forth and fight for the dream.
Alright, folks, go stand next to that tree. If you're ranged, at least.
Let the nightmare be cleansed. Filth, defiler.
If you're reaching 20 stacks, you should go step on that ground. Get those ads to the other end of the wall and burst them down.
Ooh, I got a tree ant over on me. Q.
Get those ads.
Sorry, I had to move the boss. I had to go clear my stack.
No, you're good.
I have 24 stack.
There's little mini patches all along the ground.
Sacred vines.
And I'm rooted.
Entangle the corrupted.
Alright, that's down. Go focus on the boss again.
Alright, I gotta move him again.
And fight for the dream. Sacred vines.
Go find the tree again. It's right here. Nice.
Let the nightmare be cleansed.
Play a little bit.
Yes, Scenaris.
Interrupt that dryad. Make sure she does not get a heal off.
Destruction. Sacred vines, entangle the corrupted. Destruction.
Good job. Down.
Sacred vines, entangle the corrupted.
Watch your stacks.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beloved daughter, restore my strength.
Interrupt that dryad. Or, there is no dryad. What the hell is he doing? Get next to the tree.
Yeah, he summoned another tree.
What wickedness is this, Malfurion? Sacred
Two dryads.
vines, entangle the corrupted.
2 Dryads, make sure they don't get a spell off. Watch your sacks, tell her anyone got.
Sacred vines, entangle the corrupted.
Oh,
nice.
Come on. Oh, that was close.
If you're running low on mana, this treant should do a mana storm soon. That'll refill it.
Fight with noble hearts.
Phase 2.
Could it be true? Could the darkness
Lust
be
now?
inside of me?
Yes.
Hold your weapons. Sacred vines, entangle the corrupted. 4, 3, 2, 1. Father, is that you?
Spear of Nightmares.
Get ready.
I got.
The funnel's gonna grow. Move. Get your stacks
Sacred
cleared.
vines, entangle
Oh, it's all
the
covered.
corrupted.
There's a way to get it clear.
I will not
Entangling
fail
Scott
you.
Malfurion, see if you can free him.
Cenarius, do not listen to him.
Oh, come on. Where's the... There we go.
All
I got rooted.
Your death fortifies the dream. 2, 1. Your nightmare ends here. Father,
Well
Oh,
done.
hailed you.
Nice.
Guild achievement. Good job.
yeah.
It is done. Cenarius is beaten. But my great teacher lives. Now I must focus
Thank
all
you.
of my strength to cleanse
I
it.
almost thought I got something.
Darius waits ahead in the Rift of Aln, the true heart of the nightmare. Would that I could fight at your side, heroes, but to this place I cannot go.
Anybody
My
got any
bond
loot that they
with the
don't need?
Emerald Dream gives me great power.
Yes, I got my
Also
third
makes me
life
vulnerable
artifact
to
that I
the
do
Rift's
not need.
darkness.
Alright, link it and we'll roll for it.
Peered inside it and know this to be true. Should
I do not
stick
need
with
the
it,
drape.
I would be lost, just as Cenarius.
Alright, first we'll
Go,
roll for the blessing
destroy
of
the
Cenarius.
Nightmare Lord. Only this way can the dream be restored, and Azeroth be saved.
Nobody needs the blessing of
We
Cenarius.
must put an end to the nightmare.
Alright, next up we'll
Say
roll
the
for
word.
the
Wait, what do we
Keeper's
do?
I will take
What do we do if it's off
that
spec?
twisted.
If it's off spec and anybody was rolling for it, go ahead and roll for it.
Well, I did like a one for one thing. I thought alts did that.
No. He's just doing that to be a jerk. So if you need it for off spec and nobody else needs it, then Darkshadow, go ahead and give it to Duhan.
But I don't want to give it to him.
Well, it looks like Uto wants it.
Wait, Udo, it's good for your off spec. Seriously, do you want that? Because you're just in case we need you to heal.
I'll give it to whoever. I don't need it.
Alright, give it to Uta.
Yeah, I like Uda.
Next up, we're going to roll for Grove Keeper's Robes.
John, why Uda kick your butt?
Anybody need the Grove
I'm the only
Keeper's
leather
Robes?
wearer, so no one else can use that.
Oh, wow, really? It's just you?
Yeah,
Oh,
because Mike's
man.
gone. So
That's
you
hilarious.
inflict roll on DE.
Just give it to Flick.
But I don't want the turkey to have it.
Roll for the Drape.
Thanks for the DE.
I already have that
better to
exact
have it
same
right.
drape. Can I roll for it to be an ass?
I mean, if you want, I guess.
Just to beat my 3? I see how it is.
There, I got a 90.
Screw you.
Yeah, try to
Looks
well,
like
you're just
Telleryu
qualified.
gets it. Alright, once we get those pieces of gear to where they need to go, talk to Malfurion. We're heading down to the belly of the beast, unless we want to call it here. This is typically our raid end time.
Wait, do we have to talk to Malfurion, or can we just jump off the edge?
I like talking to Malfurion, he's my buddy.
I'm down to keep going.
If we're all down to keep going, we have one boss
Hail
left,
to the
and
night.
then we're done with Heroic Emerald Nightmare.
I would like to beat him at least, because I haven't beat him.
Don't move.
Alright, let's push on for one last boss.
There's people dropping from the sky.
You should be fine, you got turkey wings.
Were there
They don't fly very well.
flasks in the guild bank by chance?
Should be.
There were.
I think
I
those
can
are
use-
gone
I can
now,
use-
though.
Alright, somebody move. We have, ads to kill. Can you take it out of the bank, Gio?
I'm not even seeing where it is.
I'll get you.
Why is my Haiti bigger than your Haiti?
They're in the last tab, Geo.
Oh.
They look the same to me. The
Thank you,
dogs.
Matt.
Mine looks bigger.
Incoming ads, since someone already started it.
Here they come.
Walking down the street.
Geotard Spike is still sounding off for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and you spam jumping.
Sorry.
It's a glitch, you can't help.
More things on the way.
You guys are doing some awesome DPSing.
No,
No
freaking
kidding.
kidding.
Mine sucks.
Nothing wrong with your DPS. You as a person.
Oi! I will demote you.
Cricket will just, yeah, exactly.
I'll make it where no one can promote. Ha 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 ha.
And then I'll just do it from yours.
He'll disband the entire guild. How about that? Ha!
At least that Neo guy knows not to sass me anymore. No, I'm more mature.
Oh! Ouch, kabibble.
Just release and jump back in.
Oh, no, I didn't die. Somebody did a monk bubble.
I wonder who that could have been.
I don't know.
I don't see any monks.
Exactly.
You must be crazy.
We actually got healers here? That's probably why I died.
Who was that talking?
May Elu
No heals for
grant
you.
us strength.
Okay. So this jerkwad,
Big ugly.
he's got a few cool things we gotta watch out for. So pretty much, to fight him, he's gonna be doing a lot of things to us that will increase our corruption. If you dodge these abilities, you get no corruption. However, some of them are necessary to be absorbed, taken, or just otherwise unavoidable. The way that we, unfortunately, if you get to 100% corruption, you will immediately turn into a giant demon thing, and then we have to kill you. And when we kill you, you won't be freed from the corruption, you'll be actually dead. So we have to avoid that by using these buffs that we're given, called sleepy buffs. Half
Is
the
it
raid
really
is
called
essentially-
sleepy buff?
I call them sleepy buffs, because it makes sense.
God.
So half the raid is essentially put to sleep. A bunch of DPSs, some healers, and I believe a tank. This is important, because a lot of the things that this boss does to us needs to be soaked by the people with the sleepy debuff. For the melee, or for the DPS at least, a bunch of ads will be spawned in the back that will randomly target certain people, and then try to go hug them. If they reach the people that they're targeting, they will up that person's corruption rate. The sleepy DPSs have to go and run into them, not attack them, not right-click them. You have to hug them before they hug someone else. You'll get corruption stacks, but any person with sleepy stuff that gets corruption stacks, whenever they get fully corrupted, instead of turning into a giant demon thing, will instead just wake up. There's also a cool little damage buff that you get when you're at max corruption stacks, so look forward to that. Also, whenever you wake up, whenever you get max corruption stacks and being sleepy, all of your cooldowns are freaking refreshed. It's amazing. So whenever you get full corruption as a sleepy dude, use all your freaking cooldowns. It's hilarious. Except Bloodlust. Bloodlust won't come back off the cooldown. So that's what the DPSs need to watch out. Also, there will be these puddles on the ground. They drop whenever ads that are spawn die. Again, ads take priority whenever they spawn ever, so just kill those ads and they'll drop a puddle on the ground. A sleepy DPS has to go stand in the puddle so it disappears. If any DPS does not stand in the puddle, after 10 seconds, it'll reform into a new ad, so watch out for that. And that's pretty much what DPSs need to watch out for. For tanks, he's going to be afflicting you with his debuff. On the first phase, it's called like Dark Soul, and on the second phase, it's called Blackened Soul. I forget what we normally dispel at. I think it's 4 to 5.
I thought it's like 3 on the first phase and 5 on the second.
Okay, then we'll do it on 3 then. But essentially, whenever you get that on you, and you get to 3, you taunt off. But then you need to run away from everybody and call out whenever you're clear, so that a sleepy healer, and only a sleepy healer, can dispel you. No healer who is not sleepy should dispel you, because then they'll gain corruption. And if they dispel you while you're next to everybody, you do a negative explosion, and everybody else gets corruption. And that's pretty much it. As you get more and more corrupted, you'll notice weird, freaky things, like giant claws coming from the ground and giant red circles you just shouldn't stand in. You just have to deal with that the best you can. Once we finally get to phase 3, though, that's when we bloodlust, and that's when it turns into a we have to kill him before he kills us. He'll spawn a bunch of tentacles. Do not focus on them. Focus on the boss. And then we kill him before he kills us, hopefully. And that's the fight. Make sure you know if you're sleepy or not. Make sure you know where to go if you are sleepy and you're a DPS. We'll call out when ads spawn, so watch out for that.
Okay.
Any questions?
Is there a place specific for tanks to move to so that you can dispel?
I really need to figure out how to do the markers.
Pass me a lead.
Essentially just follow the wall until you're away from everybody else.
Okay.
Don't some blades come out that we have to like run up?
Oh, thank you for reminding me. I totally forgot about those. So he's going to target 2 random people. Those people have arrows over their head. After 5 seconds or so, blades will form a line from one end of the room to the other, hitting both of those people. Both of those people should figure out where the other person is first, and then go outside the raid, so not everybody gets hit by those blades. Those blades knock you up, interrupt spellcasting, all that nastiness, so you just want that to happen. So watch out to see if you also got those blades, and just move to the side. That's it.
Con, if there's anything specific I need to do, let me know.
Will do. I'll take him first, and I'll tell you when to taunt.
Alright.
You'll also spawn a big ad. I just remembered. This big ad needs to be taken by the off tank and down immediately. It'll start doing massive AoE damage. So there's little ads that sleepy DPSs need to hug, bigger ads that drop puddles that sleepy DPSs need to stand in, and a gigantic ad that the off tank needs to tank.
Can the off tank it by the boss so that we can cleave the boss to get it to phase 2?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's it.
What am I doing again?
Tanks, when you're ready, 3,
Dying
2, 1.
horribly. Alright, here we go.
DBM, please.
The nightmare has corrupted dragons, gods, and legends. Your downfall will be simple and swift.
Embrace the dreaming.
Okay, so I'm a sleepy tank.
It can save.
Good. You're gonna be responsible for tanking the off ad then.
No, I will not.
Ads respond, sleepy DPSs go hug 'em.
Time to cut the last tether to your mortal life.
Geo, run away from the group and I'll dispel you. Well, actually, no, Dark Shadow or Freak will useful. Farther than that, yeah.
Alright.
Time to cut the last tether to your mortal life.
Alright, whenever you're ready.
Alright. Haunted.
4,
I will
3,
sever you from
2,
the waking world.
1.
Dark Shadow dispel. Alright, big ad.
I got him.
Yep.
Bringing him to the left.
Time to cut the last tether to your mortal life. Beware.
I have 3 stacks. What do I do?
Take this ad.
I will sever you from the waking world.
Whenever you're fired up, would you? There you go.
Beware.
Alright. You want
Ads respond. Sleepy DPS hug him.
You want me to take him now?
No.
Alright.
Now take him.
Udo's about to go corrupt. Udo, were you hugging people when you shouldn't have?
I'll slice
Oh no, you're
Dispel.
You're good.
Thank you.
I'll slice into the heart of you.
Phase 2.
Go ahead and get out of there, Geo.
Embrace the dreaming.
I'll just dispel when you get out.
Save. 4, 3, 2.
No,
Yeah, it's
I
on the
will
outside,
not
guys.
permit it. I'll level you one by one.
Kill the ads.
And stack.
Oh, I forgot about the stacking, jeez. Sleepy DPS is standing in their puddle. Whenever you get clear, Con, I'll dispel you.
Take him, Geo.
Take.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll level you one by one.
Move him away. Move him away.
My victory. Eternal slumber. Eternal madness.
I woke up into the meteor. There was a horror right next
You
to
gotta
the main
take him
guy.
in the center because Edge just spawned on him and started doing raid wide damage.
Bringing him there.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I got
I'll level you
you,
one by one.
Dark Shadow. Oh, never mind.
Want me to take him now?
Yep.
I'm no longer sleepy, but I guess I'll do it. Whenever you're clear.
4,
Kill those ads.
3, 2, 1.
I got 3 stacks.
I'll level you
I got it.
one by one. Eternal slumber. Eternal.
I'm clear if somebody can dispel me.
You're already dispelled.
Yeah. Okay.
Four, three, two, one.
Take him.
Yep.
Feel the devastation of the nightmare.
Your bloodluster is dead, so.
We got tons of it. Yeah, we had tons of ads up.
If you have meteor, please stay in one spot.
Kill those ads.
I'm dead.
Four, three, two, one.
I'll level you one. You will never stir again. My victory draws near.
Why do you suddenly start doing raid by damage?
Because those ads started getting close to them. You'll see that they get a link with the boss when they're close enough.
Oh, I
and
see.
Yeah. So
Okay,
that's why you
then
gotta
we
tank
need
them in the
to-
center.
Yeah, we need to tank him in the center then, my bad.
Four, three, two, one.
That's why those ads are very important.
Get ready to kill Mez, he's going crazy. Wonder if you can go crazy in angel form.
I'm angel forming twice, which is weird. I think I did.
My victory is absolute. The power of nightmare grows.
That wasn't too bad for first
not
time.
bad at all. I just
And that
Too
was-
close to not try again, in my opinion.
Yeah, and that was my first time doing that as a tank. So
you did great, man.
We don't have to redo your initial ads, do we?
No. So this time we'll just tank him in the center and get better on that ad management.
We got hosed. Telru and I somehow came out of sleepiness right into a meteor or something.
And we definitely got to stack better on those meteors, that's for sure.
Do you want me to tank him from the
Hail
center
to the-
from the start or in phase 2?
We might as well just do it at the start.
Alright.
It's not going to hurt anybody, none.
If we stack, if we do them in the center first, when we get the blade going across, it's gonna be harder to only have half the room to work with.
Alright, that's a good point. Take him in over there on phase 1, and then once he moves into phase 2, we'll just move him back here.
Got it.
and phase 2 is 5 stacks, right?
We'll do 5 stacks.
Okay.
Just because we're going to run out of sleepy buff quickly after that.
Okay, tanks, if you need dispelled, then it's up to me. I gotta know your name.
Okay.
Thanks.
Will do.
I'm so bad with names, I have to call my wife honey and sweetheart so I don't mess up.
That's gonna end well.
Which one is which?
I'm Geo.
I was saying which wife is honey, which one is sweetheart.
He said his name's Geo. What are you not getting? It's a bold new age, man.
A whole new world.
Oh, careful with those pets, man.
Das Putz.
Ooh.
Oh, hey, it worked.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The nightmare has corrupted dragons,
Do you think he was
gods,
intentionally
and
going to
legends.
steer you wrong?
Your downfall
Yes.
will be simple
Oi.
and swift.
Embrace the dream, Angel. It can save you.
No, I will not permit it. I will sever you from the waking world.
Take him.
Got him.
And dispel Kieran Con. Mute him.
I'll slice into
Dark
the
Shadow,
heart
don't
of
destroy,
you.
you don't have sleepy debuff.
I did it. had a sleep debuff? That crud.
4.
I will sever you from the waking world.
1.
Alright, take him.
Adam.
Get the horror.
And then Dio needs,
Okay, get the horror.
yeah, trying.
I will sever you from the waking world. Beware. Time to cut the last tether to your mortal life.
Alright, take him and just keep a ad.
Gotcha.
Beware. I will sever you from the waking world.
Do you want to use your cooldowns? You're about to go.
Time to cut the last tether to your mortal life.
Alright, take him.
Got him.
Sleepy ads.
Dio needs, D-spell.
Alright, bringing him to the center.
As you man used cooldowns because I was going to go crazy.
Yes, I know you were sleepy, but you might as well use your cooldowns since they refresh whenever you wake up.
1.
Yeah, coming from a healer, I didn't.
I will not.
Oh, that was a click smash.
Ads are up.
Okay, take the boss.
Got him.
1.
Feel the devastation of the nightmare.
Thank you.
Stack on that meteor.
Whoa! I got blasted back to my body. I'm pulling him back into the center.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Ads are up.
Time to crush your dreams.
Corruption meteor.
Oh, you just helped him with that pole.
My bad.
Four, 3,
Alright,
Got him.
take
2, 1.
Man, I need, Dio needs D-spell. Q.
Incoming ads. One more ad.
3, 2, 1.
There's a puddle back here, Sleepy DPS.
Where
needs to
tell
go.
you?
You one by one.
There's a puddle back there, Sleepy DPS need to go stand in it. Horror's back up.
Take the boss.
Got him. You got the horror. Oh, not up.
Four, 3, 2,
Get that or
Feel the devastation of the nightmare.
Ah, crap.
Corruption meteor. Alright, phase 3. Lust. Kill him before he kills us.
Time to cut the last tether to your mortal life.
Still swap off things though.
Got the boss.
Thank you. I need these. Yep.
There's an ad.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Time to
There's this
crush
puddle over
your
here, sneaky
dreams.
DPS.
Don't
Ad back
miss
up.
any people. Just go ahead and take it when you can.
Kill that ad.
I'll slice into the heart of you.
Another ad.
I'm about to go crazy.
Oh, I accidentally taunted. Sorry.
4,
Kill me quick.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, I'm charmed.
Save your beam.
I will sever you from the waking world.
Kill him, kill him, kill him.
You will never.
Get him down, get him down.
Nightmares.
Yeah.
Nice.
Never forgotten.
That was awesome.
Yep.
And that, folks, is heroic freaking Emerald Nightmare.
Astro's incoming.
Oh, I
Mouse
got a curious
crapped out on me at the end of that fight. It was pretty awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Heroes, champions, step forth and hear.
For all those pet lovers, there are rare Emerald
Nightmare has
Dragonlane
long been a
sprites around here if you want to tame them. Other than that, well done.
Had Xavier succeeded, his corruption would have overwhelmed Azeroth, giving rise to a living nightmare.
I got another item to give away.
Your triumph restores the dream and safeguards your world. The allies of Xavier's will never relent, but this road at least is closed to them. To honor your courage, I offer passage into the pure heart of the dream. As you feel the essence of life blooming beneath your feet, know that it endures thanks to what you achieved this day.
I think I gave away like 5 things so far.
That's good. That means a lot of people are getting a lot of gear.
I think I got all 5 of them.
It says I'm in combat. but I'm
rigged.
not in combat. That is so weird.
Telru, I'll meet you near Cenarius.
Yep, I'm already there.
Won't let me pet battle because it says I'm in combat, but I'm not in combat, so I'm confused.
Sure.
It might be because I'm currently in a pet battle, but I don't think that constitutes combat.
It's really weird.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thanks for
Thank
coming,
you for
everybody.
coming.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Oh, if anyone's interested, I've got a level 9 Netherian's Lair.
Need to do at least a few normal or mystics.
I'd be interested, but I gotta get my munchkin to bed, so I won't be able to.
All right, y'all, have a good one.
Have a good night.
Night.
Thanks for having me. Good night.
Later.